We coming in the name of Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Kukrakada. Yes, yes, yes. Another lesson. Physical disabilities includes physiologic functions and mobile impairments can be functioning or intermittent, chronic progress, or stable vision or invisible. Some involvent extreme pain, some less, some none at all. Different types of handicaps, motility, and physical impairments, spinal cord disabilities, head injuries, brain disabilities, vision disabilities, hearing disabilities, physical disorders, invisible disabilities, blindness, persons with low vision, cerebral palsy, mental illness, deaf or hard of hearing, mental health conditions, autism, spectrum disorder, physical disabilities. The handicap. What's going to happen with the handicap when Jacob troubles come? When you ain't got no check coming in and people tired of pushing you in the wheelchair or the walker. They ain't gonna wait for the handicap, grandma, uncle, all. Them old folks that need help, people gonna run right past your ass. It ain't gonna be no more deluxe service for you. You gonna become a drag, a worrisome, too much to deal with. They ain't gonna give a fuck about the handicap in Jacob's trouble. Yes, yes, yes. So we talking about the handicap in Jacob's trouble. What's gonna happen with the handicap in Jacob's trouble? You're gonna get fucked over. Second Ezra 16:30 and 34. Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the field thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom. The woman shall mourn, having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helper. In the war shall they bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So only a few of us will be left on the earth. People will be searching the houses for foods and goods. The earth will be tore up. Women will mourn having no husband. Daughters shall mourn no help to help them. Their husbands shall die in war and famine for lack of food. So just think of you think a handicapped person gonna get around in them days? No, they're gonna get fucked around. You know what I'm saying? You think somebody in a wheelchair gonna win? The only way is the Most High. The Most High, and He's one of the elect. The Most High, yes, He's gonna get through. But if not, the handicap, if you slow around that time, you're going to get fucked over. You know. And there's a few handicapped, mean motherfuckers that deserve it. You know, they done got rude. They always think I'm first, you know what I'm saying? You know, they always want somebody to cater to them. They always want somebody, you know, to do something for them, you know. Because they handicapped, they feel they got a privilege, you know, or somebody should do something for their motherfucking ass. But I'm here to tell you that in Jacob's trouble, the handicap's gonna get fucked over. Leviticus 18 and 25. And the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity therefore upon it, and the land itself vomits out her inhabitations. So the land is polluted, you know. So the Most High gonna visit the iniquities and tear this motherfucker up, you know. So you think you gonna be pushing a wheelchair, getting around? You think you gonna win in a wheelchair? Nah, you ain't gonna win. You gonna get knocked over. You think you gonna win being blind, being disabled? Hell nah. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spoke unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman. And no man shall buy you. You know. So if you, even though you think that you high shit over here and you got your own business, or you think you successful, you're still a slave, you know. You're still a slave, you know. So we wasn't brought, so he brought us back into captivity to be slaves for a punishment, you know. But some of y'all don't feel y'all being punished over here, because y'all feel y'all living a good life, but you ain't living a good life. You're still a slave. Your mind ain't free. Proverbs 20 and 8. A king that sitteth in the throne of judgment scatters away all evil with his eyes. So Yahweh Shai been seeing all the wickedness on the earth, on the planet earth, and he's coming to do away with it. He's coming to scatter and disperse. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confusion noise, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So most of the the battles, with the warriors, they was fought on feet, they killing each other, in combat. But this one gonna be with nukes, fire. Yes. And we can also say Yahweh Shai is that warrior, and his garment's gonna be in blood, because he gonna be doing a lot of killing. Isaiah 33 and 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. So vengeance is in his eyes. So the Lord is bringing fire on the planet Earth. And also Yahweh Shai himself, you don't think he been, ready to cast his judgment, all the Yahweh had to do is say, it's time, son. And he gonna come down here and do his father's will, his father's bidding. And at the time of Jacob's trouble, you think you gonna, while people driving around, you think somebody gonna stop for you in a wheelchair, or stop for the handicap, or say, hey, my grandma, she kind of old, let's wait for her. Man, they gonna speed on about their business. You know, they ain't finna wait for the old. You know, they ain't wait for the handicap. They ain't finna wait for your uncle. They ain't finna wait for your grandma. They ain't wait for your nanny. Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. You know, that's what Yahweh Shai is coming back to do. His chariots, weapons of war, his rebuke with flames of fire. You know, so he coming to tear up some shit. He ain't coming to say peace, peace, love, love. That you wacky tacky Christians think it's all about. God is love. He's our love. Oh, dumb motherfuckers. You ain't reading these scriptures. The mysteries ain't being taught to you. The mysteries ain't open your eyes so you can see and your ears so you can hear. Your shit is shut closed. Ezekiel 7:5-6. Thus said the Lord, power and evil and only evil, behold, is come. And an end is come. The end is come, and watch for thee. Behold, it is come. You know, so an evil like never seen before gonna touch this earth. And evil and only evil, behold, is come. And evil is come to the end, to Esau rulership. Watch it for thee. So we gotta watch for it, you know. Stay watching, you know. Stay watching for what's going on, you know. The brothers, you know, always prophesying on what's happening. And you be a watchman yourself. Look, peep your surroundings, you know. But it's gonna catch a whole bunch of these people off guard because they think they building up their business. They think they, you know, in the middle of you know, growing and being that person in America. But they don't even know that America is finna go down. America, it's over for America. But some people, you know, Esau done blinded their mind, mostly these women that's, you know, they in power right now, so they feeling themselves, so they think, you know, oh, I got a driving business, you know, my life is beautiful, you know what I'm saying, but you don't know, it's finna come to an end, bitch. Ezekiel 7:15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. You know, the sword is staying being used here. It's a lot of guns down here, and it's without. You know, they got guns, so they ain't without guns. They got guns and ammunition. Disease and hunger gonna be here. No food anywhere. So people that's, you know, used to having big storages of food and people, you know, donating stuff to them and everything, you ain't gonna have no food at that time. The men in the war gonna die, and disease and starvation will be in the city. You know, and it's already in the city if you don't understand that. You know, and look at China over there with the coronavirus, you know. But y'all ain't paying attention because y'all in the middle of y'all folly. You know, y'all think y'all having it y'all way. You think it's beautiful in Babylon the Great. Joel 2:1. you know. So even the wheelchair people, you know, when the bus stopped for them, you know, they get on first, and people, the bus driver say, hey, hold down, the wheelchair person is here. So he put down a ramp, and the wheelchair person is deluxe service to the chair, and if he want to get locked down, he can get locked down. If not, he just put his brakes on. So right now, the people with the disabilities, they feel like that, you know, I come first, you know. Handicap parking, you know, they got, even for the handicap parking, they got special, if you're not handicapped, you get a ticket for parking in the handicap. But in these days, they ain't gonna give a fuck about the handicap. You're not gonna get no deluxe service. How about that? Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitations of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is now at hand. You know, sound the alarm, ring the alarm. Everything in the earth tremble, for the day of Yahweh Shai is at hand. You know. You don't know when it's going to break out. You don't know when. He's coming like a thief in the night. He ain't coming to say, hey, I'm on my way, so y'all better get ready. He ain't saying that. But he done already said it to his prophets. That's why we already watching and we already ready, because we've been warned through the Spirit. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You know, woe unto you that desire for the world to end, for the Most High to come. It's not going to be a pretty sight. Darkness, no light, the day of wrath. You know, it's going to be light shut down, water cut off, women, you know what I'm saying, they period going to come and they ain't going to have water to wash themselves, so they going to be stinking, nasty, you know what I'm saying. Habakkuk 1:13. Thou art the purest eyes then to behold evil, and cannot look on iniquity. Wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously, and hold thy tongue when the wicked devour the man that is no more righteous than he. You know, so all the sins of Israel came on Yahweh Shai, and he coming back this time for vengeance, not peace. Wickedness is all throughout the planet Earth. So you think, you know, Yahweh Shai won't stop for somebody in a wheelchair? Malachi 3:2-3. But who may abide the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like refined fire, and like fuller's soap. He gonna send us through the fire and cleanse us like silver. And he shall sit as a refiner, as puritor of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. You know, so he gonna cleanse us like silver and purify us. And at the same time, he gonna take down the kingdom at hand, which is Esau, which is ruling right now. He gonna purge us as gold and silver, that we may offer a righteous offering to the Most High. Romans 2:6. Who will render to every man according to his deeds? Render, deliver, to hand down. Deeds is an action that you perform with intent. A deed is something done on purpose. The judgment of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So every man, he gonna render, to what you done on this earth. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whosoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Be not deceived, misled, beguiled, leaded astray, believe something that is not true. God is not mocked, teased, or laughed at. Is to make fun or mimic. You're going to get what you was doing on this earth. Your judgment. You're going to get it. You think you winning right now. You think you getting over. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Flames of fire, not love, vengeance on them that know not him, obey not the gospel of Yahweh Shai, and he consuming them with the words of the prophet, the prophets that's out there preaching the word, blowing them flutes and harps, consuming the wicked, which is the so-called white man. 2 Peter 2 and 5. And spare not the old world, but save Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. So he saved Noah and his family. This time he's saving the elect, and the other 2/3 gonna get Jacob's trouble and the nukes. So just think about when it was flooding. You think somebody, the people that with disabilities got by? Hell nah, they drowned like a motherfucker. Just like when them nukes and that fire come now. You think the people with them disabilities gonna win? Hell nah. You in a wheelchair, people might knock you across your head quicker than lightning. Because they know you helpless, you can't help yourself. You might try to act like you big and strong, but who are you in a wheelchair? You get knocked the fuck over. I know this guy in a wheelchair, and he think he's something else. He always wants something free from somebody. He feel like he deserves this, he deserves that, and people feel sorry for him, and give him this and give him that. But they ain't gonna feel sorry for your ass when Jacob's trouble come. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be kicking your ass over. You gonna be a worse. They ain't gonna be pushing you around and say, "Come on, let's help old fella right here. Let's help Miss Lady in the wheelchair." They gonna say, "Hell nah." They gonna slow me up. Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. The devil gonna come down on the man of the Lord, because he got a short time left in his rulership. So, like, he gonna come down on us like never before. And by me living on Skid Row, I'm kind of used to people coming down on me, so he prepping me already for the wrath. Because I'm used to motherfuckers shitting on me, or talking behind, or throwing hints towards me, or doing this to me, or throwing their darts at me. You know, so when they come down with the great wrath, it's like when people prep, you know, for having their food ready, you know, for when times of famine, the Most High is prepping me for when they come down on the man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already feeling the fire. You know, so when that come, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be used to the fire, you know, and he gonna have me and all the other brothers in our secret place, in his secret place. So we gonna be covered. Revelations 20 and 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahweh, and the book were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book according to their works. Judgment Day. Yes, yes, yes. Judgment Day. You know, and you know, that was just like a, you know, a lesson about the you know, the disability, you know, the people with disabilities when Jacob's trouble come, you know, and how you think right now that you getting deluxe service and you go first here and everybody gotta stop and wait for you to come by because you in a wheelchair. They ain't gonna give a fuck about your punk ass when Jacob's trouble come. They gonna be knocking your punk ass over, you know. So I'm just giving you a little heads up on what's happened to the disability people, the people that have disabilities. That right now Esau gives them, you know, deluxe combinations right now, you know. They sometimes they get big headed and think they the shit, you know, even in a wheelchair, you know, even with walkers, you know, with canes. I go first, you know, I'm first, you know, the older being like, yeah, this spot is for the older people, you know. But in Jacob's trouble, you know, you ain't gonna have no spot. Believe that. And we gonna like to give all thanks to Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom.